Hello and welcome back to Life Blowout Prevention Project. This is Ania Grimone. And today I want to talk to you about bank accounts. We all know the pain and the pleasure of balancing our checkbooks. We know that if we put more money in and take less out, then we're in the black. If we make more withdrawals, we're in the red, we're in trouble, the bank's going to come after us, and we are going to be suffering. It's going to be painful. It's going to be embarrassing. It's going to be painful. It can be dangerous for our well-beings, for our homes, for our families. So we know what not to do that. So how come that armed with such very black and white and straightforward strategy and understanding viscerally the impact of doing the right and the wrong thing, we somehow forget that we have this amazing knowledge and we don't apply it in other areas of our lives? As we know, we over here, what we do at Mastering Transitions at Life Blowout Prevention Project is we reverse engineering problems. So it's a simple thing. You don't want to be in the red. You make less deposits and less withdrawals, and you make more deposits. So what would happen if you apply the same strategy in every area of your life? If you've ever been in a relationship in which the relationship becomes strained, why is that? Is that because one person always comes home frustrated and angry and kind of lets it out on other people? Every time you do something that is unkind, unjust, unfair, mean, unsupportive to another person, you're making a personal withdrawal. Have you made enough deposits? I'm sure we all have friends who or people in our lives we love and we get along with, and we are supported by them and we support them and we have these amazing relationships. And then this one person one day decides to be a jerk and does something that hurts us or upsets us. It usually, for most people, it's fairly easy to forgive. Why? Because this person has made tremendous amount of deposit. So once in a while, if they make a withdrawal, we can let it slide. But imagine the certain person all of a sudden started acting this way towards you over and over and over again. What's going to happen with every situation? They make more and more and more withdrawals until there's nothing left. And if they still try to make withdrawals, they eventually go bankrupt and the relationship fall apart. It's the same thing with health. Most of us, luckily, are born in good health with good physical resources and reserves. And then we go through life and we ignore our body's needs and we don't eat well because we say, well, fast food today, it's okay. Well, tomorrow I'm going to eat well, but you don't. And then you don't, and then you don't, and then you don't maybe sleep well, and maybe you skipped some workouts. And every time you do something that's not right by your body, you're making a withdrawal. And you were born only with a finite amount of resources. Your body is tremendously equipped to heal and repair itself, but to heal and repair itself, it still needs some resources. It still needs the sleep because that's when the body heals and sleep. It still needs food because you need protein to repair tissue. So the body cannot ad nauseam repair itself without adequate deposits. So at some point, we go into the red and the body falls apart, and then we can come up with a serious illness and we become physically bankrupt. So if you apply this metaphor, look through your life, look through different areas of your life, and look at this in this metaphor, overlaying this metaphor on it. How much deposits are you making into your life? How much deposits you're making into your future? How much deposits you're making into your dreams? Every time you procrastinate on doing something you know you should be doing that will take you towards your desired future, you have made a withdrawal from your future. You do this enough without putting any deposits, it's not going to happen. How you're treating your body, how you're treating your relationships, how you're treating your work, how you're treating your mind, how you're treating yourself. Every time you say something critical, something demeaning, something that makes you feel like crap to yourself, you've just made a withdrawal. How much deposits are you putting? How much kindness, love, generosity, self-compassion do you direct at yourself? Because every time you do that, it's a deposit. So the more deposits you have, the more you have a range and an opportunity to not be perfect. The mistakes, the little failures, the things that didn't go wrong, you can forgive them because you have made a lot of deposits. So this is my challenge for the week. Examine your life. Examine where you might be coming short, where you might be close to zero, where you might be in the red, where you're doing great, and celebrate that. Introduce the idea to your children, to your spouses, and start intentionally making more and more and more deposit so you become richer, so you become more abundant in every area of your life. If you have any questions, reach out to me. Share, subscribe. Let's just help each other along this crazy journey. And tune in for the next episode of Life Blowout Prevention Project. This is Ania Grimone. I'll see you next time.